Welcome back. I told you I'd be back. This is part two. I had two people on my Facebook, well, the Mage Rogue and Bard Emporium Facebook message me and ask me if I would specifically do videos for their pulls. And typically I try to with new stuff, my inventory coming in, or maybe they got pulled something that I really want to show off. So without further ado, we have Miss Carrie up in Pennsylvania. She reached out to me. Well, I sent her a message. I send all my buyers a preliminary message like, hey, let me get to know you a little bit. Like, what's your favorite color, zodiac sign? What are you into? Is there any random facts that you want to throw at me? Like, are you a book nerd? Are you a movie nerd? Are you a gamer? Do you like anime? What kind of movie genres do you like? What kind of deities do you have? Do you have an altar? Do you practice or do you just collect? I ask general questions, but whatever you want to throw at me, go for it. I'm here for it. I'll even be like, girl, same. So, Miss Carrie, she said that her favorite color is purple, but she also likes pinks, teals, and sparkles. Which, of course, if you saw my last video from Miss Sim, we had some things that I was like, oh, but it's sparkly. So, kind of hoping maybe it gets rehomed up with Carrie. So, fingers crossed, guys. She likes vamps and metaphysical stuff. So vampires, like I I cannot get into Twilight, but I love me some True Blood. Just that down and dirty. Oh, Eric. Oh, oh. Okay, that was me nerding out a little bit. Um, the humidity did not change up in here, just FYI, but it came close. She is a Sagittarius, and I think I do still have some Sagittarius stuff that I'll be able to show off. Um, yeah, sorry, Sim. If you're watching this one to follow up on your video, I have had a lot of Capricorns. And again, I'm threatening to get y'all some otter stuff and just send y'all otter stuff because seriously, a goat and a sheep. That's the difference between Aries and Capricorns. But Capricorns do be balling. I love you guys because y'all keeping me busy for sure. She also likes journaling. She did request no beauty or jewelry items. So I have a handy dandy wheel on my phone that I'm going to pull up. So whenever we're doing some of her pulls and we're going to be doing substitutes, we're going to spin the wheel to see what gets substituted. She also, not only did she order the large mystery scoop with the D12 and the tarot card, but there's another listing that she ordered 7 items from. And that one's not like a mystery scoop per se. It's just I have, again, my wheel of fortune set up, and she chose 7 items. So we'll go through the 7 items and or spin the wheel 7 times. But anytime that it lands on something, I do take it out of play because again, I'm the kind of person that I don't like getting. If she spun the wheel 7 times and got 7 ritual salts, that's not fun. We're here for the fun. Am I right? Yes, we are. So I'm absolutely going to speed through this one, trying to make it as fast as possible, just to kind of challenge myself, actually, because the last video was an hour. And while I absolutely loved it, I even had time to rewatch it before I sat down to do this one. I loved it. It's very me. If that's your vibe, you're in the right place because I am absolutely everywhere. But my challenge on this one is to do like a speed round just to one, see how fast I can do it, and two, try to discipline myself a little bit more and rein in those squirrels because I can't afford the cowboys to keep them wrangled in the corral. So here we go. We ready? We're going to get our box, get our scoop, and we're going to really wanted to get a chance to get some of those bottom pieces up and floating. Okay, so again, I'm blind without my glasses. So here we're just, it literally is just black, white, and a couple of specks of red and purples. Yeah. Blind. Legally blind without my glasses. Okay, so because I know the owls, black and white owls, automatically are going to be all jewelry, I know that we're going to be replacing those with different items. Now, I am just going to say that we're going to, because there is a lot of variety that I have with my herbs and salts and stuff, that it is perfectly safe to say, okay, you got 2 of the black owls in hats. So we'll spin the wheel and you'll get 2 different of those items. If it isn't something, then we'll roll it again. Capiche? Sounds good. Okay. So we're going through, and I already know what this one is. And if you visit us at Amicon August 1st and 2nd, we are actually going to be handing these out as free gifts. If you buy X amount of stuff, just because it's going to be Amicon and it's always handy dandy to have something to carry stuff in. But look at that. Full size drawstring bag, has our logo on it, and it says mythical item bag of holding. And that's a D&D reference. Carrie, you didn't tell me anything about, if you game or if you're familiar with it, but my husband and I are very much into D&D, hence the polyhedral dice. Oh, but that bag is going up to you. And to my knowledge, nobody in Pennsylvania will have one, so bragging rights. Okay, let's see here. So we got that one. And next, I'm going to do, she said that she didn't want the jewelry, so I'm going to forego the charm bracelet just because she said that she does have some sensitivities, so we don't want anybody to be like breaking out or have a bad reaction to anything that they come across from our shop. So I'm just going to take out all of those. Okay. But I am going to replace all of these because like I said, normally you would get a charm bracelet with these, but we're going to replace that with something else instead. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Mini Mushy. That gets a resin piece. Guess what? Pink and Sparkly's coming home, baby. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. Like I said, I love all of my pieces that I make. But that one, just the color combination is, oh, I love it. I want to do it again. But my ADHD is like, no, you have all of these other things that you want to try first, colors and patterns. So my brain has to satisfy that before I can do repeats. And that's why a lot of the stuff that's handmade is going to be limited edition. I even had, I'm going to pick and talk at the same time. Oh, another crystal bead. I forgot. Or I left. I'm going to pick and talk at the same time because some of this I can look at and see what she's going to get. I even had somebody reach out to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I love this bracelet so much, but I misplaced it. If, you know, you have a way to send me a replacement, that would be so awesome. 2 of these keys actually get mystery orbs. So fingers crossed we don't get a jewelry item. If we do, we're going to swap it out. And I was like, ooh, I probably can't make the exact replica, but I can come close. And sure enough, I probably didn't. And I also found a charm that matched the color palette of the bracelet that, you know, I didn't have whenever I made the original bracelet. So, pop. No jewelry. Okay. You got a set of dice. Actually, my brain says that I can't just leave it right there. I have to fold it back up. And I have to put it in my used cup. Right there. So you get a pack of dice. We definitely have one of your colors. I will tell you that. And an altar item. So yay, we didn't have to replace anything. Altar item. Ooh. What do I want to roll with on that? You know what? We're going to start strong. And it'll probably just go downhill from there. I'm going to send you this tool. Actually, this one. I like this one better. This tool. This is another... Okay, so it's originally supposed to be like a pin, right? Well, who wears brooches anymore? You can actually use this. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this because, again, it's white on white. But, I mean, it's rough for sure. But you can kind of see where my sigils are. So, candle carver. I know what this one is. And 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 that's a duplicate. I'm going to hold off on that. And I know what this one is. I don't think I have the color for her. I know what this one is. Okay. So I'm just kind of going through here. I know. But I had a goal. I had a goal for myself, and I'm doing it. Gosh darn it. I'm taking your tray. I'm loading it up. Okay. So this little Mardi Gras duck is kind of one of my special items. So I have this. Let's see if I can show it. It's like a little grid, right? It's 6 across and 4 down. And it has all of like my carved stones, my special stones, ones that are like bigger than normal, that I give you like a handful. So we're going to roll. We got 4 across and 1 down. So first row, 4 across, That's going to be actually this really pretty, I think it's called Celestialite because it looks angelic and celestial. It's kind of got like a tint of blue and some really pretty facets. Okay, so we got that done. Ugh, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, this actually is down here, and it is going to be, oh, it's pink. Well, yay, that was fortuitous. These, again, it's our logo sticker, and it's sealed in resin. To my knowledge, nobody in PA is gonna have one. Okay, this is a pin. That's going to be witch bells, which I think I'm running low on witch bells, so I might have to see about a replacement. That's a sun catcher, and that's a protection salt. Okay, so protection salt, we're going to do that one. Guys, I know I was talking about something, but I forgot what it was already. I think it was the bracelet and how, yeah, I can't do exact replicas. Like, it's just not. We're going to get her. Oh, you know what? Actually, she told me that she loves cherries. And I know I had a cherry skull something. But I got that pin. I found that pin in my stash. Okay, so there's those. And then the sun catcher is right here. That's my last sun catcher. I know I need to sit down and like actually start putting, I have like 4 kits in my closet to put together. See, like cherries. And then a protection salt. Those impurities is just incense. I don't know if you've ever seen my way earlier videos. I basically tell people, do not use this as table salt unless you might want to kill your enemies. But please don't. I don't make enough money to send you commissary money. So there's that. I don't think the incense ash would have any like adverse effects, but just safe than sorry. But that's how I cleanse my bottles. And that's proof that I cleanse my bottles because sometimes they will get ash. Okay, I'm going to keep this out because it's handy dandy. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. See, here's an example of 4 little trinket bags. Now, there's no reason on earth to have 4 trinket bags at once unless you're, again, going to the Ren Fair. So we're going to set 3 of those aside. I'm going to fill this one. And check into this. And those. Yep. Okay. 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 This one's a manicure kit. Technically, that falls under my beauty item. So I'm going to replace this. It's going to be one that I'm looking to replace. Other than that, we have an incense kit. And I have one more bag. She gets my last bag. Sorry. I felt defeated there for a minute because I thought I did not have any more bags. She gets my last bag until my restock gets here. Okay. So we'll do those. Otherwise, it looks like you can get some pretty good crystals. Oh, you don't get that one. That's a chakra crystal. That gets you something actually. I think it gets a bottled crystal. Okay. So we're at incense, bottled crystal, and bag. Okay. Had to see it to remind myself. My last bag must be the last bag of the season. Sorry. It happens. Hey, what was her animal? What was her animal? I don't think she gave me an animal. Okay, then we'll give her this little bottle of some cerulean with a witchy sticker and a raven charm. Yep. What else am I over here for? An incense kit. I gotta mix some more of these up. Okay. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. So one of her items is a pin. And I know technically that's jewelry, but it's not really jewelry. And I'm going to get her this one, the cute little witch. Because it's not really jewelry. It's an accessory. Okay. So we got this cute little pin. This lapel pin. This cute little witchy girl. I mean, she's kind of cute. And a raven charm. And then the bag. And we got an incense burner with some cones. So that's what makes it a kit. That. And that. I was going to check up on these two. Okay. This is this. So she's getting a little miniature altar spoon. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. Oh, okay, yeah, I really like that one a whole lot better. It matches her color palette a little bit better for the teal. I mean, it's more turquoise, but it's better than orange and yellow and green. Again, I'm restocking on these. I just haven't gotten them yet, guys. So that was that. That was that. This is going to be an altar broom. I need to put some more charms. I have more. I just need to put charms on them. So here we've got the crystal spoon. Here we've got her little pentagram miniature broom. That does that. And then I've got this little handy dandy that we're going to put all of her, like, look, she got some pretty good ones in here. She got another cerulean, a facet cut citrine, a wand, a little coffin, and just some loose stones. That's a cabochon. That could be put on some jewelry. Got all kinds. You got pretty good sized bag here, sis. Okay, so the witch bells. Let me look around and see. My last one. These are another thing that I handmade. And guys, I am, as much as I'm like, ooh, you know, some of this stuff is new, like not pre-owned. Some stuff like this is pre-owned, but not in the sense that you think it is. It's upcycled jewelry. So like, as you can tell, there was like some very boho tribal conglomeration that happened here. And then I just made a color palette. I got some other beads and I strung it all together. It was about 8 feet long. And then I looped it around. So it jingles. It jangles. All kinds of, you can, you know, it has this big bangle that you can put on a doorknob. It's very subtle. It's not one of the annoying bells sounds. I hope you like that. I do. How I made these, because this is not the first one, and I don't know if anybody on here has posted or seen any of my other ones that I made, but just know that every item that I do make, I absolutely enjoy making. I don't ever, even my husband, he has seen me string up things and disassemble it because I'm not happy with it. So every product that I send off to you guys is something that I would absolutely keep for myself. It makes my brain super happy. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to all of the stuff that normally would have been jewelry. And find my wheel. So here's my wheel. And we're going to go ahead and spin it. It's another incense lotus that you already have. But I am going to go ahead and grab you another one. Reason being is because if you're like me, I not only have one set up on my altar, in my safe space, in my bathroom, in my kitchen. I have these little tiny metal discs everywhere throughout my house because depending on what aura I'm feeling, sometimes Jimmy the ghost followed me home and he just needs to go somewhere and cleanse my room. So I'm going to grab you another one of those. And I will even grab you another set of cones. This one is lavender. And we'll put that one in a different color bag. So if you want to keep it separate or give it to a friend, or like I said, have them set up all across your house like I do. My husband gets mad whenever I set off all the incense because he's very sensitive to the smoke. And I'm just like, babe, it's either that or the monsters are going to eat our feet at night. That usually wins him. Okay, so here I hid that slice. So now we're dealing with 17 out of 18 of my slices. We're going to hit it again. This time we're doing it for this owl, which there's only one of. Empty spell jar. Okay. I just got to dig a little bit. It's okay. See, look, this is all the sun catcher stuff that I have to make. I just need to sit down and make it. Okay. Well, those are the boring ones. I don't want to give you a boring one. See? Ooh. Ooh, which one? Which one? Okay. I'm going to kind of give you the apothecary style one. Like this. I'm going to leave that out in case I have to come back to it. Which I won't have to unless... Well, I'm going to reset it for your 7 spell and ritual accessories. This is just for these. All right. So we've got white owls with hats and black owls with hats now. Spin. So now we're doing the black owls. You already got a mini broom. So I'm going to switch it for an altar staff. I kind of like these too because some people ring a bell. If you're a sea witch or if you're more like a shaman, they actually would use different types of shells and clams as their bells to cleanse an area. So it's very appeasing and not, again, I love the sound of bells, but there are some bells, homecoming mum bells, and if you're from Texas, you know what I mean, that are just kind of like nails on a chalkboard. So any kind of alternate sound to cleanse your area, I'm all for. All right, so we're going to hide that slice. Now we're dealing with 16 out of 18, and now we're doing it for the white owls with hats. And parchment paper. Okay, I've got 2 different choices, but for this one, I'm going to do the pretty one. Well, I think it's pretty. I think how these look are very satisfying, especially for like altar decor. But they're just these little teeny tiny parchments. So casting your spells, you can write your intention, your wishes, roll it back up, burn it, put it in a spell jar. But get a whole jar of those with your spell jar. Look, you're already off to a good start. Okay, so now now I got to figure out how to reset. Yeah, okay. How do you reset? Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay, but seriously. You would think that this would have a reset button. Seriously. You would think it would be under settings. Maybe this was a bad idea, guys. Okay, well, I guess no repeats. Because I have no idea where it's at, guys. Never mind. I found it. I'm not very technical, guys. All right, so here's for number 1. A resin bowl. Okay, so that's kind of going to be like this tray, but we're going to get something a little bit different. And like I said, it's because I have different varieties that I'm okay with doing something different. Okay, so now I just have to decide which one I want to do. Oh, choices. Okay. Okay. I really like how this one came out. I wish I had one of my votives out that I could. Oh, wait. Make sure not to. Oh, it's not going to do it that way. So look how blue that is. There's our little witch in Salem Town. We got some twisted trees. Again, guys, I make this stuff just on a whim. What makes me happy? Okay. What is the deal with the mini brooms? I should have left that one out, actually. I think I'm going to swap that out. Little Miss Sagittarius. Favorite color, purple. Look what we got here. You can clip your paper to it. You can burn it and not burn your fingers. Little clip wand. I'm going to keep all of these in the cup. Because these are... All right. Number 3. A kitchen herb. Okay. So that's going to be like your oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, bay leaf, and I have all of these in little bags over here. So again, anything that you would like typically go to your kitchen cabinet and find to put in cooking, your kitchen bitch stuff. So we're going to get you some bay leaf. Okay. Number 4. A Palo Santo stick. So this is kind of used for smudging. It kind of smells coconutty. I forgot that we were keeping it all in here. So this is number 5. A dried flower. Okay, so that's going to be like chrysanthemums, some kind of little rosebuds right there, violets, marigolds, lavenders, violets, carnations. I think what we're going to do is the violet ones. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's for number 6. Another dried flower. Okay. Let's see. That time we got you violet. So maybe we go with some let's do something. Don't forget me's. Aren't they forget-me-nots? And this is our last one for our 7. A moon water bottle. Ooh, and I have a purple one too. Okay. So here we got, it has like little lilacs on it. A cork. So during my last video, I was telling Sim You can wash it. I use alcohol, like vodka sometimes if I have it, or rubbing alcohol, and then just make sure it's completely dry. And then put your water in it and get ready to have that moon water. So there's what we got with our bundle of 7. And I hope with everything else that you got, it gets you a little bit further down your journey, or some new things to bring into your practice and learn about. It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for asking for these videos, because they were fun. And I kind of met my goal because this video was only 46 minutes. Hashtag progress. Bye.